Hi everyone, it's me Elna from twinsmommy.com. I hope you can hear me right now. All right, so we are in week 3 for the challenge about building your email list. So I thought I'd come in and I'm going to talk to you about 4 proven tactics to help you grow your email list as a blogger. All right, so if you're here, please say hi. Let me know if you're here. And we can talk about growing your email list for sure. Now, my twins went to bed, so I'm going to be talking a little bit softer because, the room is right next to me. And so I don't want to wake them up if I'm talking super, super loud. So I might have to have my microphone really, really close. We'll see. I don't know. All right, everyone. Oh, now it's popping up. Okay. So I have my notes here, and I'm going to just show you a couple examples of some I feel great ways to grow your email list if you're brand new, if you haven't made your first 100 or you want to make your next 100 or your first 500. They're easy and they're sort of beginner tactics that I think all new bloggers that are new to growing their email list can do easily. And this is what this challenge is about. It's to help new bloggers with a new email list grow their email list to the first 100. All right. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Thank you that if you're here, if you have any questions about email marketing, post them. If you have any questions about ConvertKit, I might be able to help you. I'm not super tech, but I know a couple things about ConvertKit. And that's the email service provider that I'm using for actually both of my businesses. Hi, everyone. Oh, now I'm unable to see your name. But thank you for joining me. All right. I believe I am live since there are people watching. All right, so let me just get the screen ready for you guys. Okay. Here we go. All right. So one of the easiest ways you can grow your email list is with a simple guide. Now, I know in the first week, I did a video on creating a freebie like this. And I always lean back on these types of guides. People that subscribe to freebies usually want a quick win. And even though your guide might be, let's say, 5 to 6 pages, it still is bundled as a quick win based on the copy that you put on your landing page and on the cover and what the topic is, right? So for example, this is actually, this is not the example I wanted to show you. That's for a different example. Or is it? No, this is a cheat sheet. Yes, this is an example of a cheat sheet. So it's a couple pages because of the topic, but it's a cheat sheet to have every way you can get some endless blog topics for your blog, basically. And so I give you, I'm not sure how many here, 24. And so it's a couple pages, but basically it's just one topic. It's a quick win. They can go to it quickly. I created this in Google Docs very easily. I created the cover sheet in Photoshop, but you can do this in Canva as well. All right, so that's my number one way that I grew my twins mommy email list to like the first 300 before I started trying new tactics. And you know what's so great about creating these types of guides is that once you create 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these little guides, these one pagers or cheat sheets, hacks, things like that, you can then create a resource library. Now, a resource library you can host on your blog, on your WordPress blog, as a private page. And let me know if you want me to show that or not. But I don't know the tech behind showing it, but I know how to set up that private page, and then you can link to all your freebies there. And then you can give your subscribers the password so that they can access that library. All right, so that's one way. I think I have another example. This is one for my freelance writing site. I had this for a while, and what I liked about this is that you can position your freebies as a way to have exclusive content. So it's almost like gated, like a way to gate your content. And so in a blog post, I shared my tips on how to raise your freelance writing rate as a new writer. But I only talked about my case study. And so what I did is that I created a little guide about that case study. And in this case study, or in this little guide, are the exact emails that I sent to this client. Of course, they're all redacted or whatever you call, so that you don't know who the client is, but just with the information that I will share. And so something like this is also a great type of freebie, because if you have exclusive content, then you can promote that on your blog. So like I know, like Backlinko, if you go cruising to his blog, I spell his name wrong probably. No. He has, a lot of marketers do this. So if you go to his blog, you can see all the content, but some of them are gated. So like this one right here, you see how it's faded? This is exclusive content for his subscribers. And so this is sort of the same tactic as having sort of like a case study or a certain hack or a certain strategy that you can gate behind a freebie that you're offering. All right. So that's one type of like freebie as far as a cheat sheet, a checklist, things like that. And then the other one that is highly converting is a free course. Now, I know people are into the free video courses, and that's a little bit harder to set up. But I still love and enjoy an email course. And I have two, and those are my main ways of growing my email list, as well as the planners that I've created in the last 2 years. But this course I have, and then also on my freelance writing site, is my main one. Actually, I've dropped a lot of my incentives and a lot of my freebies because this has been the main driver for me. And it's this one right here, this course. You press a button and it's a free email course that I send you, right? So I've had this for years, and my list is now over, what is it? It's almost 20,000 now. So it's growing. My list, I get a lot of subscribers per day with this main course. And so I have the same, I decided, you know what, it's working for my freelance writing business. Let me see if I can do this for Twins Mommy. And it's holding true. I promote this on every blog post that is related to blogging and wanting to start a blog. And what's nice about an email course, specifically email, is that you're in their inbox every day, or however you drip that content. And I like that because that's a great way to start nurturing your email list when you have that connection and that frequency built in. Your click-through rates increase, your open rate increases when you start giving out emails every day. And especially if you write engaging emails that people want to open up for that next day. And this is what I do with this course, is I give them some tips on how to do certain aspects to grow their blog. And I give them freebies and incentives along the way as well, free videos, free guides, and things like that. So you can position your free course that way by having a 5-day course, a 6-day course, and you can use that to funnel any kind of products that you have in the end. And that's, again, what I'm doing with my Elna Kane site. With this course, I have a tripwire. So when they sign up, they get an offer for a smaller type of product that is under $10. And then when they enroll in that, they're also getting the free course. So I'm getting people to sign up to me and then also buy whatever product that I'm promoting at that time. I don't have one enabled for this course, but I do have some tripwires for another guide that I have for Twins Mommy. All right, so if you have any questions about setting up a free course, just let me know. And then number 3, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. I have my little cheat sheet here, my little my little notes here. Okay, workbook. A workbook is something that I started doing in the last year, 2 years. So what I consider a real workbook, I guess, is my goal setting planner. It actually has sheets where people can work through setting up their goals, setting up their Q1 goals and their blog post ideas, noting their metrics and things like that. These are highly, highly popular for a lot of different niches, and something that you can definitely do. Now, of course, the prettier the planner, the prettier the pages, I'm sure it's more optimized and converting. But I mean, I think I did this in Google Slides. Yeah, Google Slides. And I used the basic tables. I didn't make it very colorful because I want people to print this. So I don't want them to waste, ink. So that's something to consider when you make these types of planners. If they're going to be printable, you don't want to have a whole bunch of colors on each of your pages. So I started this with my Pin Promote Planner. And that was one of my best types of freebies that I offered. Let me just see if I can find it. Nope. I have to go here. Here it is. So this is a take on a workbook. It's shorter. It's only 3 pages, and it has a lot of information. And it has one type of solution on how to build that traffic using Pinterest. And I give you exact things that you need to do on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis. So what I did to create this was I looked at a lot what people were promoting. They were promoting weekly planners, yearly planners, a planner guide just in general. And so I thought, why not I make something that can be used in different ways? And I created this weekly, monthly, yearly planner that I used for my blog traffic planner as well. So this is sort of my shtick, my thing that I'm promoting. So this was a big undertaking, but I really enjoyed creating it. I actually use Keynote to create these guides, but this is something you can use in Canva for sure. Using Google Slides even, probably you can make the colors and the boxes and things like that for sure. So workbooks are also a great incentive, but they do take a lot of time. And that's why I was hesitant to have these for years. It's only recently that I started creating these types of planners and these workbooks. All right, so that's the third one. And then the last way that I like, and an easy way that you can get started to grow your email list, is with repurposed content. But you want to do it in a way that makes people want to sign up to that freebie. So what I'm talking about is, let's say you have some ultimate guides on your blog or long form content on your blog. What you can do is, a lot of people will probably save that post. They will share it to Pinterest. They might bookmark it for future read, but a great way to grow your email list and to help them so that they actually read it is to bundle that up into a little guide. And I haven't really done that personally, but I know some bloggers that have. So for example, Navel, he's a copywriter. So this is his guide. It says here, get this entire blog post in a downloadable PDF or Word doc right here. And this is a long post. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. Like he's pretty funny. His little pictures there, I think, are kind of funny. But this post is how to be a life coach, right? So he has, so that's his post. It's very popular, has over 160 comments. And because it's such a big type of guide, he decided to grow his email list in a way that can help his readers, saying, well, this is a really great post. I wish I can refer to it. Maybe they might forget this URL or they might just move on. He can capture those readers by having people download this and get onto his email list, right? So that's a great strategy if you have big guides, and that's something that I can consider doing on one of my big guides that I have. This post even has a table of contents because it's massive. It's, I believe, 8,000 words. If I wanted to, I can create an incentive and bundle this up as a PDF guide, basically. And that's something that I could think about and see if that would actually be a good strategy for me. If this post becomes popular, it is becoming popular. It has over 2,000 shares and a lot of comments. So this is a contender for sure. All right, everyone. Hi, I don't want to keep you long. It is late. So if you have any questions, put them down. What I was going to say, I forgot. If you want to enroll in the challenge, you still have time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upload these videos onto YouTube and then link those videos in the email list building guide. And then I will start promoting it more heavily after the challenge so that people can enroll and then they can go at their own pace to grow their email list in their first 100. So that's how it's going to go. But I thought I could do this live ongoing. So next week is the last week. So I hope you join us. And yeah, have a good evening, everyone.